right center. Count here 0-2 on Harris. And Biggerstaff ready. The pitch. That's outside. 1-2. Grandma Lisa, she's not here tonight. Listening to her grandson. Bat here. And the pitch swung on, miss, drop, strike 3. They'll throw to first to complete the strikeout. 2-3 it'll go.
Get Harris on the strike. It's going to bring up Jonathan and Carpenter. Brandon Alexander on deck. 2 outs, down 2-1 on the Mr. Sparky Hazard Drug TRT trailer scoreboard. Post 100. Trailed games 2 games tonight here in the best of 5 series.
And Carpenter, single in the first, a walk in the third. And this one almost hits him. Ball 1.
Curved right over his head.
I thought it might have hit the barrel of the bat, but it must have been off the catcher's mitt.
Yeah.
That's why I stopped for a minute, because this 1-0 pitch foul off right side. John Brown, All-State foul ball.
On the concession stand down there from the football field.
And it's 1-1 strike on Carpenter. 2 down for Cherryville, top of the 5th, trailing by a run. Must-win game here at South Point High School. The pitch from Biggerstaff. Ground ball to short. He's got it. And the throw in plenty of time. 3 up, 3 down Cherryville in the 5th. And we go to the bottom of the 5th still. It's 2-1. Braves on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard. It's Dr. Paul H. Cloninger, Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, Post 100 Radio.
At B&B Buildings in Cherryville and Shelby, they have all of your storage needs covered. From portable buildings to carports, RV covers, equipment sheds, picnic areas, even covers for livestock in pastured areas. So why rent when you can own? B&B Buildings has easy rent-to-own terms on their old hickory wood and metal barns. And just 5% down delivers the building of your choice. And you can pay it off with no penalty. See B&B Buildings, 2261 Lincoln and Highway in Cherryville and 2104 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
A lot of people are switching to natural gas lately because natural gas appliances cost a lot less to operate than those using propane or electricity. In fact, a typical family could save up to $1,000 a year just by switching from propane to natural gas. But that's not all. To learn more about natural gas and to find out how much money you could save by switching, visit psncenergy.com/choosegas. That's psncenergy.com/choosegas. Natural gas from PSNC Energy, making everyday life better.
Dick Beam Road in Cherryville. Just call 704-435-8803 for Alcom Storage today.
Want a good laugh? Watch those funny insurance ads on TV. You know, the ones the other guys spend billions of dollars on each year. Want seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance? Come to the Bennett Insurance Group in Cherryville, an independent Erie insurance agent. You'll get a great price that saves you money, unbelievable service, and advice from people you can trust. So talk to us at the Bennett Insurance Group today. Call 704-435-0270. That's 704-435-0270. Or go to BennettInsuranceGroup.net. We can help you get where you need to be, where you should be, quickly.
Ball and 2 strikes on Smith. Smith, Perry, and Muse. 2, 3, 4 spots for the Braves, leading 2-1. Close game 3 of the second round Area 4 playoff series, but must-win night for Cherryville. And that pitch just missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Smith.
4 pitches off.
2-2 coming up here to Mason Smith. And he swings and misses at it. And there's 1 down for Derek Perry. Perry 0 for 2 on the night. Pop up and a ground ball into a double play his last time up.
Sorry, man, I can barely concentrate.
I know what you mean. Here's the first pitch to Perry. And it's a ball low.
I want to thank our viewers for watching online on WCSL 1590 AM and KTCBroadcasting.com. Watch on Ustream app on your phones and tablets. Listen along with us.
Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike on Perry.
Nobody on. 2-1 Cherryville. Gaston get the Braves.
Yeah. And a 2-1 count now on Perry. A solo homer for Cody Dellinger tonight for Cherryville, though. 1 run on the board there, and there's a foul ball third base side. 2-2 now to Perry. One out, nobody on here. Bottom of the 5th for the Gaston Braves, who won game 1 here at South Point 12-2. Won game 2 at Cherryville last night 12-3.
Danny Aker in the ballpark tonight?
I don't think Danny was going to be able to make it tonight, actually. Here's a high fly ball. I'll tell you why. Fly ball to right field. Jenkins got it. Danny, of course, works for Carpenter's Funeral Home, and they've been quite busy lately.
Yeah.
So he wasn't going to be able to make it. I called to see if he wanted to ride down, but he said he wasn't going to be able to make it. So, hey, he said to say hey to him. So, hey, Danny.
Well, hey, Danny.
Yeah. Hey, Danny and Judy. And anybody else that couldn't make it down, we understand.
He's sitting in, Andre's sitting in Shelby right now wishing he had one of Danny's or Judy's brownies. She made a steal tonight up in Lincoln.
Okay. Well, 2 up, 2 down. It'll be Tanner Muse for the Gaston Braves here. And the pitch from high, fly ball to center, and beams under for out number 3. A 3 up, 3 down, 5th for the Braves, just as it was for post 100. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. We played 5, and it remains 2-1 Braves on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, you can get it all at Pat's.
And easily. Go ahead, laugh at those cave people, stunt guys, and bubbly cashiers. Then see for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with Erie. Year after year after year.
See Rocky Bennett at Bennett Insurance Group, your Erie insurance agent.
There you go, Ann. Your new account is now open. Just one more little thing.
Here's your card.
What was that?
It's my new bank. Every time I turn around, I get hit with another fee.
You need to get an account at Carolina Federal Credit Union.
She's right.
Tired of getting hit by bank fees? Switch to Carolina Federal Credit Union today. Make those pains go away.
Here's your receipt.
What are some of the greatest moments in sports? For me, I think of the basketball games in my uncle's driveway when I was a kid. He wasn't just my uncle, he was a friend. When he died, his funeral allowed me to share what he meant to me. It was a meaningful funeral for a life worth celebrating. As a member of the National Funeral Directors Association, the staff at Carpenter's Funeral Home understand the importance of creating a meaningful funeral service for a life worth celebrating. For more information, call Carpenter's Funeral Home at 704-435-6711. Carpenter's Funeral Home, excellence in cremation and funeral services.
Aside from that home run, he's set down 9 out of the last 10 batters.
Yep.
And the batter up, Caleb Nairn, first pitch swung on and missed. Oh, 1 pitch. Ball for a strike, 0-2.
You Shelby fans tonight, they were down 5-1, headed to the bottom of the third, Milton, and now lead 8-5 after 3.
My goodness. Swing and a miss by Naren, and 2 away here for Cherryville. And that's 6 in a row set down by Biggerstaff since the Dellinger home run. See if Jackson can break up that string of outs as he's 1 for 2 on the night. Pitch is low. Ball 1. Hunter Jackson singled in the second, grounded out in the fourth. And that's low, 2-0.
And looking back, Milton, now, those 7 runners that Cherryville left on base in the first 3 innings are really key to this ball game now.
Mm-hmm.
Down 1.
And Jackson gets a base hit past the diving shortstop. Malden, and 2-out single breaks up the 9 in a row, or 6 in a row set down.
Right. Jackson, as always, a clutch hitter. I mean, I would take him on my team any day, Milton.
It'll be Josh Beam. Josh walked in the second, struck out looking in the fourth.
He's had a little trouble against this Braves outfit. I don't know what he did last night.
Well, I believe I got 1 hit. I don't think anybody.
He got the first one, right?
Yeah, nobody for Cherryville had more than 1 hit except Brett Huff, who was our college building supplies player of the game. A single and a double and a couple RBIs and a run scored. Ball 1 to Beam. Beam did, he got the first hit of the game. He was the first base runner for Cherryville in the ball game. And the count goes 2-0 on him here. And the pitch from Biggerstaff. Left side.
That's a no man's land. Left fielder got there.
Left fielder hung up long enough. Left fielder got there for out number 3. And that'll retire the post 100 side in the 6th. No runs on a hit, no errors, 1 left on. We go to the bottom of the 6th, still a 2-1 ball game in favor of the Gaston Braves on the Dr. Paul H. Coniger Family and Cosmetic Dentistry broadcast.
Cherryville Self Storage is your complete storage center. They have units from 5x5 up to 10x30. They also sell moving supplies such as locks, slips, covers, rope, and more. Cherryville Self Storage is the first storage facility in Cherryville and also has the newest units in town. They're also the only storage facility in the surrounding area with climate-controlled units. All storage units have 24-hour access and have paved lots for your convenience. Units are also monitored by security cameras as well as treated monthly for pest control. Office and units are located at the corner of Elm and Main Street, 300 Main Street at Suite A in Cherryville. Call the office at 704-435-4909 or come by and see Phyllis, Carolyn, and Larry today.
Got a building project in the near future? Then see Don or Tracy Lyles at College Building Supplies in Dallas, right across from Gaston College. You'll find material for treated decks, storage buildings, and even galvanized metal. Save too on roof cement and cement blocks. College Building Supply in Dallas has vinyl windows in all sizes as low as $69. Get quotes on kitchen cabinets, shingles, exterior siding, and even dog houses. College Building Supplies, Highway 321 in Dallas, across from Gaston College. Open Monday through Saturday.
Batter up, bunts, and it's Hannafin. It was a bunt, wasn't it?
Yeah, basically.
I wasn't actually paying attention. I was stopping the commercial. Hannafin bunt single down the third base line. Lead off batter on for the Braves here in the 6th.
Caught Brennan Alexander off guard at third. He can tend to do that. I'm sure you know the third base coach walked out there and saw him standing behind the bag and said, boop, here's a bunt signal.
So 7 hits now for Gaston Braves, and it brings up Mitch Painter, who is 1 for 2 on the night.
I would bet money he's not bunting.
And he pops it up, center field, Beam right almost in his spot. A couple steps in, makes the catch. And there's 1 down. And brings up Tyler Price. Price 1 for 2, a single his last at bat. Price, third baseman, right-handed batter. We're in the bottom of the sixth. 2-1. Gaston Braves lead Cherryville. Must win for Cherryville post 100 tonight. Best 3 out of 5 series. Braves lead it 2-0. Can the gang on the deck over there? I know they can see the baseball game. Can they see the football game? Or are there trees in the way?
Probably trees in the way, I would imagine. I haven't been up there, of course, but I would guess.
Yeah.
Now, one of them called.
They built a nice deck to watch baseball.
Yeah, one of them called a foul ball up there the other night.
I didn't know if they built that deck just to watch baseball or.
I told our cameraman to go up there and see if they got a plug-in and a beer for him.
All right, couple throws to first, and they've got him. They pick off Hannafin.
Got him leaving.
They picked off base runner, and still no pitch yet to Price, but that's out 2. On the board does say 0-1. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
I didn't know they'd even pitched yet to Price. Thrown a couple over there to first. Got him on the second try. 0-1 pitch. Ball. No, wait a minute. Now they're correcting the board. The correct count is ball 1, no strikes. So he had not thrown the pitch to Price. 1-0 pitch is swung on and missed. It's 1-1 now. Tyler Price with 2 out and the base is empty.
Post 100 down 2-1 in the game, 2-0 in the series.
Here's a foul ball, first base side.
They left 7 on through the first 3. Milton, how many have they left on to the last 3?
Of the, let me look at the right book here. 0, 0, and 1.
So 8 total.
Yeah.
8 base runner total left on base tonight. 4 post 100.
1-2 pitch to Price. He's going to get a base hit down the right field line. Just kind of a check swing. That's 1 to second. Throw coming down, and he is out at second.
Yep.
A base hit to right and a 9-6 put out for out number 3 in the inning. Trying to stretch it into a double was Price. And that'll do it for the Braves in the 6th. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We go to the 7th inning on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard. Still 2-1 Braves. Dr. Paul H. Cloninger, post 100 baseball.
In the nation, they go by guard.
Where can you get the highest quality and electrical service at a price that you can afford? From Dellinger Electric of Cherryville. Gary Dellinger invites you to give them a call for a quote on your commercial or residential electrical needs. Call 704-435-0705. No matter the job, Dellinger Electric of Cherryville can handle it. They feature weekend and holiday service. So before you pay an extraordinary price for an ordinary electrical job, call on Dellinger Electric of Cherryville. 704-435-0705.
Engineering great smiles and promoting healthy teeth and gums, that's the goal at Dr. Paul H. Cloninger Family and Cosmetic Dentistry in Cherryville. Dr. Cloninger will use his engineering background and knowledge and state-of-the-art 3D technology in all the services he provides. From implants to root canals and other dental procedures, at Dr. Paul H. Cloninger Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, making smiles is their top priority. Call for an appointment today at 704-435-6916 or visit our website at www.cloningerdentistry.com, located on East Church Street in Cherryville.
Coming up here, top of the 7th, and for Cherryville, it's top of the order. Dellinger, Huff, and Jenkins. Dellinger solo homer in the 4th. Put Cherryville on the board. Maybe tie it right here, Kevin.
Well, that's what you need to hope for Cherryville Post 100 right now. Down 2-0 in the series, down 2-1 in the ballgame. The good news is they've hit the ball decent. They've left 8 on.
And the first pitch of ball.
And Cody Dellinger has hit a home run here tonight so far.
That pitch inside, 2-0. 2-0 to Cody Dellinger. 2-0. Yeah. Biggerstaff, the starter, ready, and the pitch is a ball 3.
Pitching a little bit like a little. Don't want to bring it to Cody, but I mean Cody's not exactly your typical home run hitter though, Milton.
No,
I mean
no.
he really usually want to attack him anyway. Pitch called strike 1, outside corner.
Yeah, 3-1 now on Dellinger. And the pitch from Biggerstaff. A hot shot at the shortstop. One hop, he knocks it down, picks it up, bare hand, throw off the mark.
Come on now, kick it.
So you got a E6 again.
Cody Dellinger trying to win this game and stay in this series all by himself tonight, Milton. DHing tonight.
He's heard about that College Building Supplies post-game award. He said, I'm getting one of those.
Yep.
Yeah. Brett Huff, the batter up. Huff reached on a shortstop's error in the first.
Maybe bunting here.
Throw for 3 tonight.
Just watching his hands. It's real quiet, but I don't know. Yep.
You called it, Kevin, and he takes it for a strike.
And the only reason I noticed that, another team, they already got their third baseman expecting bunt, but the only reason I noticed that on Brett's hands is that he's really active with his hands when he's batting, and he just, look how calm his hands are, like he's thinking about square, square, square.
Yeah. Tipping off.
Mm-hmm.
And the batter Huff asked for time.
But, I mean, there's nothing really at this point to tip, but he could go ahead and square around if he wanted to.
0-1 pitch, and he shows bunt again. He bunts it, and it hits him.
It hit him.
Now the throw down to first gets away. Dellinger goes to third. Huff ran it out to first. Throw down there got away.
They're calling him back. They're calling a foul ball. It hit him in the box. Is what he's called. Is what the call is, Milton.
Okay. Foul ball.
He said he still had a foot in the box. He has to be completely out for you to count it out of the box. So as long as he had 1 foot in, and it'll stay. It'll be a foul ball.
And it'll be 0-2 the count.
Coach Reynolds actually sent Cody Dellinger all the way around the bases on that butt just to see, while the argument was going on. But yeah, bunt in the box. The ball did hit. It clearly hit Huff right in the chest. And from what I saw, he still had his still in the box. But I mean, this is going to be, unless one of these base runners, they were really on top of it, I would guarantee you that neither one of them was watching his feet on that bunt attempt.
Yep, meeting by the umpires, the 3 umpires meeting down toward the first base side. Meanwhile, as it stands right now, it's 0-2 on on Brett Huff with Cody Dellinger at first base. Cherryville tying run aboard here in the top of the 7th. Must-win game tonight.
Yeah, if you want to see an eruption from a crowd, if they call him out here,
could get.
Somebody might lose their shirt.
I think you're going to stick with the call.
Yeah. It's just tough for the field umpire. I mean, the guy down the right side, he's looking for fair foul and watching this run. And the guy at the plate, he's supposed to be kind of helping with that. But, I mean, it's kind of hard for him to tell whether that back foot's in the box. And the umpire made it as soon as it happened, so you got to kind of go with this call.
All right, 0-2 pitch to Huff. It's upstairs. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
And that's the bad thing for Postal Hunter. They lose their sacrifice. So Huff's going to have to try to move Cody along by himself via the hit, or maybe a fielder's choice, or a fly out.
And, close pitch. No call, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count on Brett Huff. Nobody out here. 1 on for Cherryville. Down by a run, top of the 7th. Pitch from Biggerstaff. Curveball, strike 3 called.
Huff didn't agree with that one. And that'll be 1 out. And that's going to bring up Chandler Jenkins now. Chandler's due. He's hit 3 balls in this game, pretty well to right field. It's just there's a right fielder out there catching them all.
Yeah. The second one, a great play by Painter.
Oh, yeah.
Take away extra bases.
Up against the wall. He slammed up against it.
Pitch to Jenkins, and he fouls it off the left side, strike 1.
Left field, the right field porch must be just a little bit shorter than we think. There's no numbers out there for us to be able to tell you how far. But a couple of balls have just been hit, kind of just sailed, have actually hit the wall or went out. That it didn't look like they would when they come off the bat.
Yeah. 0-1 on Jenkins then.
Cody Dellinger on first, down 2-1.
Here's the pitch. And it's a high pop fly, left center, going to be the left fielder gets there. Makes the catch for 2 out now. And the batter up, Dylan Harris. Harris 2 for 3 this evening. Strikeout his last time up, but 2 singles on the night.
First baseman number 31, Dylan Harris.
Harris up. Cherville really needs a big fly, really. That's what you really need, is one of those graveyard shots from Fraley Field, down 2-1 here.
Pitch from Biggerstaff.
Uh-oh.
And it's a fly ball to center. Center fielder back, and makes the catch on the run. Wow, Harris almost hit it over his head and almost hit it out of here. A deep fly out to center for out number 3. Cherryville, no runs in the inning, no hits, 1 error, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 7th, still 2-1 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard.
In Cherryville and Booger City, and try the new Flatizza Pizza. Order it the way you like it on Subway's famous flatbread. On a diet? Try one of Subway's low-fat subs. And what about breakfast? Well, they've got that too. Visit your nearest Subway, located on Highway 150 west of Cherryville in the Food Line Shopping Center, and Subway in the Carolina Shopping Center in Booger City. You'll be glad you did. Trailers for everything, and we mean it, at TRT Trailer Sales in Lincoln, 3302 Gastonia Highway. Trailers for hauling livestock, motorcycles, and cars. You'll find dump trailers, utility, and landscaping trailers. You'll find racing trailers with finished interiors, plus the tag-along and gooseneck trailers, insulated trailers with tack compartments and 110 packages. Call toll-free at 1-877-279-7465 or visit the website, trttrailersales.com. Representatives are needed now. If you're looking for work, you can start immediately. If you're a college student or a stay-at-home mom or even a professional, call now at 704-492-1499. That's 704-492-1499. Earn up to $600 or even $2,000 per month. You must be people-oriented, must have a computer or telephone with internet, and you will be required to have training. Schedule your appointment today by calling 704-492-1499. Go to work today and earn up to $2,000 per month. Call 704-492-1499 today. Listen.
All right, welcome back. Milton Baker, Kevin Hastings along with you as we go to the bottom of the 7th here at Sound Point High School. The Gaston Braves lead this game 2-1 on the Dr. Paul H. Cloninger broadcast. Cameron High starter for Cherryville, working here into the 7th, and count is 1-1 strike on Adam Andrew. Andrew, McGraw, and then back to the top of the order, Malden. The pitch. They strike. 1-2 on Andrew. Adam Andrews 2 for 2 on the night. 2 singles and a run scored.
Half and half, and McGraw. Thank you, Ann, for playing.
Adam Andrew waits, and the 1-2 pitch from High bounces in there. 2-1. And that one got Hunter Jackson a little bit there. Umpire will walk a ball back out to High to give Jackson a moment to recover.
Must have caught one on his inner thigh.
Hunter's trying to walk it off. Catchers take a beating. Danny Icker and I have talked about that. Danny was a high school and Legion catcher at Cherryville, and he said take a pretty good beating back there night after night.
It's fun to throw. I used to catch a little bit. It's fun to throw people out. It really is. It's fun to command the game and kind of run the game back there. But foul balls and balls on the dirt.
Yeah, it'll get you.
Awful.
2-2 the count. And the pitch from High is base hit. Left field for Adam Andrew. A 3 for 3 night for Andrew, batting in the 8th spot. Wow.
Adam Andrew leads
late addition to the lineup, too.
Yeah, that's right. They had Hudson written in there in the original lineup. Changed just before the game started, we were given. So Adam Andrew says,
looks like we have a pitch hitter here.
Okay.
Number 3, Sean Carter.
Sean Carter will bat for McGraw.
Also known as Jay-Z.
Now pitch hitting will be number 3, Sean Carter.
All right, Carter bats here in the DH spot.
Jay-Z. And out comes Coach Reynolds. Going to come out and have a talk with the infield. We'll take a quick break here on WCSL 1590 AM and WLON 1050 AM.
Listen up, Newton Conover Red Devil fans. Walker's Pharmacy in downtown Newton is now your Newton Conover Red Devil apparel headquarters. You'll find Red Devil caps, Red Devil t-shirts, sweatshirts, rain ponchos, collar shirts, and more. And all proceeds from the sales of Newton Conover merchandise goes to the Newton Conover Red Devil Booster Club. Show your Red Devil colors with a stop at Walker's Pharmacy, 33 College Avenue in historic downtown Newton. Since 1934.
Okay, welcome back. Milton Baker, Kevin Hastings with you as the Braves have a runner at first and nobody out, and a 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the 7th.
I'm sure we talk a little bunt strategy. Pinch runner coming in the 9th hole with the 8-hitter on first, no outs. Ideal bunt situation. Although Brandon Alexander's real deep. Now he comes charging hard.
Pitches high, throw to first, and not in time. Sorry, Kevin.
Nice little play there by Cherville trying to, you send the runner hard at third, kind of give maybe a distraction a little bit over to the first baseman. Then Carpenter threw, but then Hunter threw behind him. This time Brandon will start on the grass.
1-0 pitch coming up from high, and it is ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes on Sean Carter. Right-handed batter up for Braves, pinch hitter here.
Hard bunted ball 2, Alexander. He'll have a chance to go to second.
And the pitch in there for a strike. 2-1.
See if Braves are just trying to give him an out, and Cherville's doing their best not to take it right now.
You're right. 2-1 pitch coming up here from high. Shows bunt. Bunts it foul, first base side. Count 2-2.
Didn't get the bat out in front of you there, man. I know he's trying to go to first base, and he let it get in on him. So I ended up fouling that one off now. So 2-2, no outs, 2-1. Gaston leads over Cherville here on the Mr. Sparky TRT trailer Hauser Drug scoreboard.
Braves scoring 2 runs in the second. Cherryville getting their lone run on the Dellinger home run in the 4th. 2-2 pitch here is bunted first base side. This time fair ball, and the throw just got him. A 3-4 put out on the sack bunt by Carter. Harris fielding it, throwing to Narron. Covering the bag down to second goes Andrew. And the top of the order up, Aaron Malden, who's 0 for 2 with a walk tonight. The 0 for 2 is 2 strikeouts swinging against High.
Bang bang call at first base. Good job, Cherville, making the play. Harris just took his time just a little bit too much there. Milton almost gave up a hit there.
And here's a bunt attempt, foul off, strike 1. And that was Carter a while ago bunting with 2 strikes on him. If he had fouled another one off, of course, it'd have been a strikeout.
Yep. I think that one was a late squeeze attempt for a hit. Look how far Dylan Harris is over at first. I mean, he bunts anything on the right side of the field by the pitcher. He's, he'll have a chance to get on, especially when he hit one hard by Cameron High over there.
Look to second by High, no throw, and it's 0-1 still on the batter Malden here in the pitch. It's a fly ball to left. Left fielder Huff going back. It's over his head and up against the fence off that little bank. Runner coming around from second. He will score. And it's a 3-1 game now for favor of the Braves on Malden's double RBI here in the 7th.
Cherville down 3-1 to this Gaston Braves outfit with only one out here.
A major blow there in a game like this. That one run in 2-1 lead, just kept thinking somewhere along the line Cherville was going to at least tie it up here, but now down by 2, and as hard as runs have been for Cherville to come by tonight and in the series, don't say we're not giving up, but that's a big hit there in RBI.
It's the number 2 hitter in the lineup, I think, right?
Yeah, Smith, yep. And it's in the dirt, ball 1.
High's been on the mound since the start. Done pretty well up until now.
Both pitchers tonight, Biggerstaff and High, have gone so far.
Right.
Ball no strikes to count on Smith. Smith 0 for 2 with a walk. And the pitch. And this is to center field. Beams on a beat on this one, makes the catch. Runner at second tags up and heading for third with no throw. So fly out makes it out number 2. An insurance run 90 feet away, though, for the Braves, as Malden tagged up and moved to third. And the batter up will be Derek Perry.
Ball just too deep for Trevor to have a play over at third on that, especially with the leadoff hitter on second and good speed. And just had to be about 15 feet more shallower for them to have a chance there at third. So with nothing going there, close to 100 now, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th inning, down 3-1. Derek Perry up to bat now, the number 3 hitter for the Braves.
Perry on the night, 0 for 3, including grounding into a double play. And that pitch is ball 1 outside to the right-handed batter. Perry, the second baseman. And the pitch bounces in. Good block up by Hunter Jackson Way. Saved a run there.
Folks, tomorrow don't forget, pick up your brand new copy of the What's Up Shopper on newsstands tomorrow morning.
And I'm on the front page.
Are you?
No.
Actually, you're close.
Oh, really?
The Krause Parade is on the front page.
Oh, okay. Well, I was
in the neighborhood.
I was 200-some miles away during the parade. So I'm not really close.
I think I was at a ball game during the parade. My wife took the pictures.
Check swing. It's called a strike.
And my son highly enjoyed it. In fact, Milton, there's about 50 pieces of crushed and melted candy at the end of my driveway. If anybody wants to come by and pick it up, you're more than happy to have you a piece.
2-1 pitch. Outside corner misses. 3-1 on Perry.
That pitch has been called a strike all night.
Yeah, you can get a call there. 3-1 to count. Derek Perry with Muse on deck. And the pitch from High. Strike called, 3-2.
It's about as low as you'll see one called. I mean, I had to, it's right over the plate. Like I said, the umpire's strike zone tonight has been in the shape of like a shoebox.
3-2 pitch, and that's ball 4 outside. So 2-out walk puts runners at first and third, and it'll bring up Tanner Muse. Muse 0 for 3, has reached on an error.
Muse, of course, the football standout here at South Point, will be attending Clemson to play safety.
Muse batting cleanup here for the Braves. And they lead 3-1 now in the bottom of the 7th. A run this inning.
What? Oh, go ahead.
No, that's all right. I was just going to say on the Malden double, he brought in Andrew, who led off with a base hit. And the first pitch of ball to Muse. What a night for Adam Andrew. He's 3 for 3, 2 runs scored, and he wasn't even in the lineup until a late scratch, and he got put in the lineup.
Perry with a huge lead at first. Cameron's going to step off. Let him know he knows he's over there. Union County scored 1 in the 5th. Now it's 2-1. Gaston over Union County. Shelby still 9-5 in the 6th. They're looking to close out that series.
1-0 pitch here to Muse. Bounces through the legs of Hunter Jackson. A run will score. And that's a wild pitch. Bringing in Malden, and it's 4-1.
He could have threw Perry out right there, and Hunter decided to hold on to it. He was right in the middle of the second and third there.
Down to second does go Perry. And it's 4-1 Braves now here in the bottom of the 7th. 2 runs this inning to match their 2 runs in the 2nd.
Cherville's task just got that much harder, and those 8 runners in the first 3 or 4 innings left on base for Cherville. Coming back to home them now.
2-0 pitch, popped down a play right side. John Brown All-State foul ball. 2-1 on Tanner Muse.
Well, coming into the series, man, I mean, you can't expect to, whether or not they give up, a certain amount of runs here or not, you can't expect to win many games, much less a series scoring 3, 2, and 1. So, I mean, the bats have got to come alive.
Curveball, and it's ball 3. 3-1 on Muse.
Good pitch. Had Muse fooled. He didn't want to hit it.
Umpire just gave up on it, I believe.
Inside is a breaking ball.
3-1 the count and the pitch. That's ball 4 high. So runners first and second for Chase Hannafin. 2 out here in the inning, 2 runs across to make it 4-1 Braves.
This may be Cameron High's last batter, no matter what happens here in Milton.
All right, Hannafin, who is 2 for 3 on the night and had that line drive back at the pitcher back in the 3rd inning, or he'd be, as just one that High threw his glove up and caught her, he'd be 3 for 3 with Hannafin. First pitch of ball. Next pitch fouled back, 1-1 strike.
Almost caught that one, didn't we?
Yeah. You were ready. 1-1 to count on Chase Hannafin.
One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs.
Pitch swung on a miss. 1-2 count.
Probably want to take the chance now, but Muse down at first, Milton has a Deion Sanders lead over there. Especially on the secondary. Here's the 1-2 pitch.
Yep, 1-2 coming up from High. And going to throw down to first, but he gets back in. They pitched out, and it was...
they saw the same thing I did. Maybe throw a fastball outside the corner, see if you can get one, steal one at first. He didn't get nearly off as much as he did on the play before, so he adjusted himself over there at first.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out now, and 2 on in the pitch. Swung on a miss by Hannafin for out number 3, but 2 runs score in the inning for the Braves on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. And we go to the top of the 8th, Cherryville trailing now 4-1 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Sales Scoreboard. It's Dr. Paul H. Cloninger Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, Post 100 Baseball.
Since 1934. That's right, 1934. Watson Insurance Agency has been providing the people of our area with the best possible combination of insurance, risk management techniques, and personalized service in the most efficient manner possible. And today, that tradition continues. Watson Insurance is one of the largest independently owned brokers in the Southeast, representing over 30 of the largest and financially sound insurance carriers today. Before you buy, get a quote with offices in Gastonia, Lincoln, and Belmont and Lake Wylie. Find out more at WatsonInsurance.com. It's Bobcat time at West End Sales in Vail. Bobcat time translates to grass cutting time. And check out these great deals. Get the Bobcat Fast Cat XRZ 52, only $101 per month. Plus great 0% financing for 54 months. Features include a big 24 horsepower Kawasaki engine, 52-inch cut, 3-year, 300-hour warranty. And for your commercial mowers, see the Bobcat ProCat SC with suspension seat, 24 horsepower Kawasaki engine, and 5-year, 500-hour warranty. Weston Sales in Vail.
And welcome back. Milton Baker and Kevin Hastings with you here at South Point. We go to the 8th inning, and Jonathan Carpenter, Brandon Alexander, and Caleb Nairn, the 5, 6, and 7 spots for Cherryville due up. Cherryville down 4-1 now on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Self scoreboard. 2 big runs for the Braves in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch from Biggerstaff to Carpenter, a ball. Carpenter, Jonathan Carpenter on night, a single, a walk, and a ground out.
Well, Milton, it's time to get aggressive. 2 innings away, down 3. You got 6 outs to play with. This one base at a time stuff for this post 100 offense. It's time to stop. You got time to hit the ball and get something going. If you're with Cherryville.
Curveball for a strike. 2-1 to Jonathan Carpenter.
Instead of being down 1 run now, they're down 3, so you got to play for the big fly in the big inning.
And that pitch high, 3-1. Umpire calls time and says something toward the pitcher.
You should have told him it's 9:08.
3-1.
That's a ball or something. What just happened? Somebody must have got time again.
3-1, and this pitch is ball 4. So a leadoff walk to Jonathan Carpenter brings up Brandon Alexander.
And that's exactly what Post 100 needed. Have we had a leadoff batter on tonight?
No. Yes,
what is
yes,
that?
yeah.
E6 last inning.
Dellinger led off the 7th, reached on the air. Yeah, 1 time tonight.
So Post 100 now their first leadoff hitter, second of the night.
Brandon Alexander pops it up, but out of play. I'm back behind us. John Brown All-State foul ball, strike 1 to Alexander, who is 0 for 3 on the night.
Well, he swung at first pitch all 3 at bats tonight. What has he done so far?
He struck out.
Popped up twice, and he just popped up there. So Brandon would just sit back and wait. Maybe get a pitch he really likes to hit. And, he's kind of forcing the issue.
0-1 pitch. Inside.
He's just trying to be aggressive, though. I don't want to say something about somebody being aggressive. Be aggressive all you want, but after the first 2, hopefully we can get a big hit here from Alexander. He's no.
1-1 pitch from Biggerstaff. It's a ground ball, third base side foul. 1-2 now on Brandon Alexander.
He's not scared of the spotlight at all.
Carpenter heading back to first.
4-1. Post 100 down 3 here. Time to do what you do and go where you go.
Yeah, that walk, if I'm not mistaken, that's only the second walk by Biggerstaff. They've allowed 2 base runners by error, but he hasn't hit a batter. By quick check, it looks like he's only walked 2. I might be wrong. He about hit Alexander there. Getting back into first, just in the nick of time, as Carpenter throw from the catcher, and the count goes 2-2.
It's been another good pitching performance by this Gaston Braves team, and that's why they've only lost 1 game this year, and that's why teams are going to have trouble knocking them out, especially in a series play.
Yeah. I will correct myself. They have walked 3, or Biggerstaff has walked 3. 2-2's the count on Brandon Alexander. And the pitch. That's outside. 3-2.
It's full count to Alexander. He's got to be picky here. Down 3, down 2-0 in a series.
3-2 pitch coming up.
See if the Burns High School Bulldog can come through here for Post 100.
Biggerstaff ready. The pitch is popped up. First base side, first baseman in fair territory makes the catch for out number 1. And that'll bring up Caleb Nairn. Nairn 0 for 3 on the night. A couple ground outs and a strikeout.
Brings up the second Baseman number 12, Caleb Nairn.
Nairn, the left-handed hitter.
The pitch from Biggerstaff outside. Ball 1 to Nairn.
Post 100 can hold on here, folks. We'll have coverage of tomorrow night's ball game or not hold on, but make a comeback here. Yeah. We'll have coverage of tomorrow night's ball game at Fraley Field.
And this one goes behind Nairn into the backstop. Did it hit him? No, didn't hit him, but down to second will go Carpenter.
Currently, Shelby leads 9-5 in the 6th. They're trying to wrap up that series. So if they wrap that up, folks, just stay tuned on ktcbroadcasting.com, our Facebook and Twitter pages, and I will let you know when the next series will start. Do you know what the official supposed start date is on the next series, Milton?
Do I? No, I do not.
Okay.
No. 2-0 to count on Nairn. Runner at second for Cherryville. Here in the top of the 8th, down 4-1 on Dr. Paul H. Cloninger broadcast. And the pitch from Biggerstaff, that's way outside. He's getting a little wilder, more and more wilder as he goes here, the 8th. Hasn't thrown anything really close here to Nairn. .30 pitch. And it's a strike called.
Nairn with the bat on the shoulders on that one.
.31 to count. Look to second again. And now the pitch. And Nairn fouls it off. Left side. Up in the trees. John Brown All-State foul ball. Ensure your trees against foul baseball.
Yeah. Well, if it's fouled up back this way, it's all over the parking lot.
Yeah. Yep. 3-2 to count. Couple looks to second again by Biggerstaff, and now the pitch. This one's left field and playable toward the line. Left fielder runs it down for out number 2. So going to be Hunter Jackson then with 2 out. Jonathan Carpenter at second. Travel down by 3 here, and the pitching coach coming out. We'll take a quick 30-second break. We'll be right back, folks.
This is the month to buy at Abernathy Chrysler Jeep Dodge in Lincoln. It's the Dodge 100-year event sale. Dodge is celebrating 100 years with big incentives to save you money. See the Dodge Challenger. It's the car every car wants to be when it grows up. But that's not all. It's Ram commercial truck season. If you own a business that needs a truck, come on in and save big on Ram commercial trucks. Get up to $1,500 in incentives. The Dodge 100-year sales event and the Ram commercial truck season, both underway at Abernathy Chrysler Jeep Dodge, 1442 East Main Street, Lincoln.
All right, welcome back as Biggerstaff going to face Hunter Jackson here. Both teams starting pitcher still in the game at this point. Biggerstaff's gotten a little wild this inning at times, Kevin, but he's come back to get the outs when he needed them.
Yes, he has. He got behind a couple of batters, come back and got the outs. Didn't quite understand what that meeting was about, but been cruising.
Curveball inside to Hunter Jackson, ball 1. Well, he walked Carpenter on a 3-1 pitch. He was behind the count 3-0 on Alexander, and on a 3-2 pitch, got him out. Same thing to Nairn. Behind in the count 3-0 on a 3-2 pitch, got him out. And Hunter fouls this one off right side, 1-1. Hunter Jackson 2 for 3 tonight. Base hit here could put Cherryville a little closer. And the pitch, a ball. 2-1.
Folks, you're listening and watching the Dr. Paul H. Cloninger Family Dentistry and Cosmetic Dentistry.
Yeah, family
Post 100 broadcast. I want to thank Dr. Cloninger and the family and group over there for everything they've done this year.
And there's a strike call. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Runner at second for Cherryville. Top of the 8th, down 4-1. And Biggerstaff ready, and the pitch. Ground ball back at him. And he will underhand it to the first baseman, 1-3 on the putout. And that'll take care of Cherryville in the 8th. No runs on no hits, no errors, a walk, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 8th, still 4-1. Gaston Braves on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard.
Start your summer off right with the new Chevrolet from Abernathy Chevrolet in Lincoln. Hurry in now for some red-hot summertime savings. Save up to $8,100 on the 2014 Chevy Silverado Double Cab All-Star Edition, or lease the 2014 Cruze LT for only $149 per month, or the 014 Chevy Equinox for $199 per month. Offer good for 36 months and 12,000 miles per year. See dealer for details. Get the Abernathy advantage at Abernathy Chevrolet, 1445 East Main Street, Lincoln, exit 24, Highway 321. At Toro, when they say count on it, they mean it. Come see the full line of Toro mowers today at Al Lane's Kubota Toro of Lincoln. Right now, get 0% financing for up to 48 months and check out the great buys like the Toro Time Cutter with a 42-inch cut for only $21.99, or the big Toro Titan with a big 54-inch cut for just $51.99. When they say count on it, they mean it at Al Lane's Kubota Toro of Lincoln, Highway 27, 73 intersection just east of Lincoln. Alcom Storage on Dick Beam Road in Cherryville is proud to be a sponsor of local high school and American Legion sports. We salute all of our local athletes on a job well done. And if you need storage space, see Alcom Storage. You'll find all sizes right for your storage needs. All units are lighted with security cameras and monthly extermination. Be sure to check our prices. Alcom Storage, located at 235 Dick Beam Road in Cherryville. Just call 704-435-8803 for Alcom Storage today. At B&B Buildings in Cherryville and Shelby, they have all of your storage needs covered. From portable buildings to carports, RV covers, equipment sheds, picnic areas, even covers for livestock in pastured areas. So why rent when you can own? B&B Buildings has easy rent-to-own terms on their old hickory wood and metal barns. And just 5% down delivers the building of your choice, and you can pay it off with no penalty. See B&B Buildings, 2261 Lincoln and Highway in Cherryville, and 2104 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
Painter leads off the bottom of the 8th for the Gaston Braves, and Cameron High working into the 8th inning now for Cherryville. The starter tonight, a count 0-1 on Painter. Price and Andrew due to follow. Painter 1 for 3 tonight.
Bottom 8th. Poston Hunter down 3. Cameron High still on the mound. I thought they might look at at bringing someone else in. They've got some warm up in the bullpen. It looks like number 8 is throwing and Cody Downinger throwing together. I don't know which one would be.
All right. Fastball threw it by Painter that time. 1-2 the count on Painter. That's the hardest pitch thrown tonight. Who'd you say, number 8?
Yeah.
And I believe that is
Josh Bean. No, he's 5.
Yeah, I think that's Cameron Fitch. If I'm not mistaken, I don't have my subs right here in front of me, but I'll try to find it. 1-2 pitch. Fouled off.
One ball, 2 strikes, no outs, 4-1. The Braves lead. Post 100 here at South Point High School in Belmont.
1-2 pitch from High. Ground ball to the shortstop Carpenter. Fields it. Throw in time.
Good pick by Dylan Harris, saving a runner there. As Carpenter threw it in the dirt and off to first baseman's right side.
That'll be number 2, third baseman, Tyler Price.
So post 100. Now got 1 out. Bring up Tyler Price, number 2, for the Braves. Can't find a number 8.
I'm still looking for it. I believe it's Fitch.
Well, it was him and Cody were down there throwing a minute ago. I knew that.
Batter up then is Price.
And then again, Cody is the DH man, so Cody could just be throwing just to get ready to come in.
Yeah, Might be. Strike one to Price. One out, nobody on in the bottom of the 8th for the Braves, up 4-1, and that pitch a ball. 1 strike count on Tyler Price, who's 2 for 3 tonight. A couple of singles and a strikeout. Not in that order. And, this one, he loses the bat. Did he lose his bat earlier like that on a swing?
I can't remember if it was him or
player or not.
It was him, same player.
Lost his grip again. The bat goes flying down toward third base. It's strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count on Price.
Need to put some stick and pine tar on that thing.
Will hurt somebody. 1-2 to count.
Tape it to his hands.
And ball 2. And in the dirt. 2-2 count to number 2, Tyler Price. Right-handed batter steps back in. Cameron High ready, and the 2-2 pitch. Very close. 3-2. Woo. Cameron kind of looking at the umpire, looking around saying, what, huh? He looks at the umpire. He looks around the field like,
you could probably see the plate. I can't see the plate because of Hunter.
It popped up on the 3-2 pitch. Does Jackson have a play on it? No, out of play behind the backstop. Count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes from Tyler Price.
Gaston Post 23 takes a 4-3 lead after 6 innings over Union County. Winner of that series will play the winner of the Shelby series, right?
Yes, I believe you're right.
And if that happens, Shelby and if they hold on and Gaston both hold on tonight, that means they could possibly start Friday night.
Yeah, they probably want to go ahead and get started as soon as they can. Who knows with weather and so forth.
And the next round is the important round. That's the round that decides who goes to the state championships. You don't actually have to win Area 4. Just you got to make it to the championship game in Area 4. Top 2 teams will advance.
3-2 pitch here is in the dirt. Ball 4 to Price. So 1 out walk brings up Adam Andrew, who is 3 for 3 and 2 runs scored tonight. Adam Andrew, the catcher. Right-handed batter steps in.
Cameron High's battled really well tonight. Want to congratulate on a pretty good job tonight so far. This hot summer heat, your back's against the walls. You need a good start, and Cameron's did a pretty good job with there. Just bats hadn't knocked the ducks out on the pond in out there, Milton.
Right about that. Braves here in the bottom of the 8th. 3-run lead. Runner on first, 1 out in the pitch. A strike to Andrew. Right-handed batter Adam Andrew. The pitch is in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
Ones are wild.
4-1. Gaston.
The pitch, and it's a strike. 1-2 on Adam Andrew.
Like I said, folks, stay tuned. Check out our broadcast schedules on ktcbroadcasting.com. Click on Big O Country for the radio schedule. Click on the TV page, our online TV page, if you want to check out the TV schedule.
Pitch was high. 2-2 now.
We will post an update our schedule the rest of this week. If Cherwell can win tonight, we'll be in Fraley Field tomorrow.
The 2-2 pitch just missed. 3-2 for Cherryville in the top of the 9th. Beam, Dellinger, and Huff due up. Got to take care of business over here in the bottom of the 8th right now. Keep it at just 3 runs for the Braves lead, and the throw to first. Getting back in is Price. The pitch. It's ground ball to short.
Could be 2.
6-4. Not in time the first. A little late getting there to the bag, I guess, was Nairn. I saw Carpenter
I think it slipped in his hand, Millie.
But it just slipped in Carpenter's hand.
I saw a lot of the ball there, and it kind of looked like it may have rolled back.
Okay.
And then, so they got the out, so no error.
They get the, it's a fielder's choice for Andrew, and 6-4 force on Price for out number 2 brings up Carter, the DH. We've got a sacrifice bunt, his first and only time up in the 7th. Pinch hit in the 7th for the DH, McGraw. And the first pitch here, swung on a miss, strike 1. The pitch, strike 2.
Good breaking ball there for Cameron High with a strike. Runner on first, 2 outs. Terrible trails, 4-1.
And the 0-2 pitch. There's a line drive, base hit over the second baseman. First and second with 2 out for the top of the order. Malden, as Carter singles here and moves Andrew down to second. Malden had the big RBI double in the 7th. And Coach Reynolds is coming out to the mound. We'll take a break. If we have a outcome pitching change, we'll let you know.
Want a good laugh? Watch those funny insurance ads on TV. You know, the ones the other guys spend billions of dollars on each year. Want seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance? Come to the Bennett Insurance Group in Cherryville, an independent Erie insurance agent. You'll get a great price that saves you money, unbelievable service, and advice from people you can trust. So talk to us at the Bennett Insurance Group today. Call 704-435-0270. That's 704-435-0270. Or go to BennettInsuranceGroup.net.
Shortstop, Aaron Malden.
All right, Malden. That was a quick visit by Coach Reynolds, one of the quickest I've ever seen. Sticks with High, and the pitch to Malden just missed outside.
It might have been the quickest that Coach Reynolds has ever been out to a mound.
Yeah. Runners first and second for the Braves, 2 out. Top of the order, Aaron Malden, the batter. Pitch, ground ball, in the hole it's short, and no play. Base hit. Base hit for Malden, bases loaded with 2 out. And batter up is Smith.
Post Hunter needs to buckle down here. Get this out, Milton. They've had a chance to get out of the innings. The last 2 balls hit in the infield, and they haven't come through.
All right, Smith, who's second batter in the order. 0 for 3 with a walk tonight. And there's a strike to the left-handed batter. Bases loaded, 2 out in the bottom of the 8th for the Gaston Braves, leading 4-1. And the pitch in the dirt, blocked up by Hunter Jackson. Saving a run possibly there. One pitch outside. 2-1.
Bases juice for Gaston. Cameron High on the bump. Hunter Jackson behind the plate. 4-1.
2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Left side. John Brown Allstate foul ball. And 2-2. Looking up that way in the lights, there are 1 million bugs out there.
Oh, goodness.
Look at that. It's a swarm over this way. All right, here's a big 2-2 pitch to Smith. 2 out and bases loaded outside. 3-2 count. No place to put Mason Smith.
Full count. Got to bring the heat. Bring what you got.
The 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled off.
Breaking ball with full count. Good pitch from High.
The runners were, of course, going on the 3-2 two-out pitch. Don't you call it the merry-go-round?
Yeah.
All right, the 3-2 again to Smith. Runners take off, and the pitch. First base side foul.
So we'll reset them. Do it again.
Do it again. Another 3-2 pitch coming up.
High's trying his best not to give anything good for Smith to hit here.
Another 3-2. Runners in motion in the pitch. Ball 4. So an RBI for Smith on a bases-loaded walk. Makes it 5-1. Braves on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard. Scoring is Andrew, who scored 3 runs on the night for the Gaston Braves. Down the first is Smith, second is Malden, and at third is Carter. 2 out, and the batter up, Derek Perry. Perry 0 for 3 with a walk. His last time up. Ball outside to the right-handed batter. Hyde just trying to get out of the 8th here. And the 1-0 pitch, fouled off, 1-1.
That's a John Brown All-State foul ball right there, Milton.
Yep, there's cars over that way. 1-1 strike on number 1, Derek Perry.
Folks, tune in this fall to Chair of Lineman football right here on WCSL 1590 AM.
1-1 pitch, check swing. Did he go? Yes.
You folks listen on WLON 1050 AM. We got a brand new surprise for y'all this fall. We'll have the Lincoln County Game of the Week, but it will also include video online. So you Lincoln County football fans, not only do you get to hear it on the radio, you can now watch it online. The Lincoln County Game of the Week.
All right, and we got time here. Bases loaded, 2 out, a run in on that walk a moment ago to Smith, and this is a foul ball by Perry. Still 1-2.
I also want to remind our Gaston County folks listening to Milton, our South Point and East Gaston fans over here this way, will also have about 5 or 6 of their games, of East Gaston and South Point games, on our network of stations. I know we'll have a couple of the Cleveland County teams come over and visit the Red Raiders.
All right, 1-2 pitch to Perry from Cameron High, and it bounces in there. Jackson blocks it. That one was in front of the left-handed batter's box.
In a down 4, you got bases loaded, Milton, and I just don't understand why they're being so picky about every single pitch. You know what I mean? I mean, almost to the point where you can't walk him in, throw the ball over. Let's play some defense. You know? And I'm sure in Coach Reynolds' 30 seconds of meeting, he might have pointed that out, guys. Let's get out of here. You know. 2-2 pitch, curveball back at Cameron. He gloves it from the mound. He'll throw to Harris for the putout. 1-3 on Perry for out number 3. But a run scores in the bottom of the 8th. A run on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left on. We go to the 9th. Do or die time, season on the line, all those cliches. It's 5-1 Braves on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard.
The old saying, you can't keep a good man down.
Your full-service service center for your automobile is Rick's Automotive on East Main Street in Cherryville. They do it all at Rick's Automotive. Rick Walker and his staff is dedicated at providing you the best in automotive care. From an oil change to a tune-up, from a tire alignment to a full set of new tires, from heaters to air conditioners, you can get it done at Rick's Automotive. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30. Rick's Automotive, 1001 East Main Street in Cherryville. Call 435-3801.
Pennzoil is not just oil, it's Pennzoil. Choose from Pennzoil High Mileage Vehicle, or Pennzoil Conventional, or Pennzoil Platinum. The Pennzoil High Mileage Vehicle continuously cleans and protects engines with over 75,000 miles, helping reduce leaks and oil consumption while helping to keep your higher mileage engine clean to maintain responsiveness. Ask for Pennzoil High Mileage Vehicle, available at Fastway Oil Change, 630 South Lafayette Street in Shelby. Pennzoil, not just oil, it's Pennzoil.
There's something going on at Ferguson's Ace Hardware in Cherryville. There's new merchandise you got to see for spring. New spring clothing, that is. Ferguson's Ace Hardware is now a Port Authority dealer. Plus, they've just added the Nike line and Eddie Bauer clothing along with Carhartt. See the new Carhartt short sleeve shirts, great for summer, for only $24.99. And Eddie Bauer fishing shirts are $39.99. Check it out soon. Ferguson's Ace Hardware, Highway 150 East in Cherryville.
Must-win game. They're down 5-1 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard, and Josh Beam has walked, struck out, and flied out on the night.
It's rally time for post 100 here in the ninth. Got to get it together.
Takes a strike. Only run of the night for Cherryville, coming on the solo homer by Cody Dellinger in the 4th inning.
Put your lucky hats on, your lucky rabbit's foot.
And foul ball, 0-2 on Beam.
There we go, do what you do.
Beam, left-handed hitter, steps back in for Cherryville post 100. And the 0-2 pitch from Edgerton. Outside, 1-2. The pitch, and that's inside, 2-2.
Cody Dellinger on deck, which is the top of the order tonight, followed by Brett Huff and Chandler Jenkins and Dylan Harris. So we'll need production from all of those guys.
And this is going to be a pop-up to short. Thought it might have a chance to carry a little bit more, but it's more of a little soft liner pop-up to the shortstop by Beam, round number 1.
Looked like it might be a hit off the bat, like Milton said, and it just died out there.
Yeah, they're very heavy. Brings up Cody Dellinger. Dellinger 1 for 4, the home run we talked about in the 4th inning. And the pitch, a strike taken. Dellinger, left-handed hitter, steps back in. And this is a ground ball to the shortstop. Fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and there's 2 away. And it comes down to Brett Huff here. Brett Huff.
Could be the last at-bat for Cherryville Post 100 season. Could be the last at-bat for Brett Huff's career, I think. Is this his last year?
I am not going to say because I am not sure.
I don't know the rules, the new rules and everything now, but he's been here a while. I just assumed it might be Brett's last year.
And the pitch is a ball to Huff. Huff 0 for 4 on the night.
Chandler Jenkins on deck. But you need 4 straight hits here. Maybe 5.
And this is a pop-up. Fly ball. Center field, right fielder. Who's it going to be? Center fielder makes the catch. That's the ball game, and that's the season. Cherryville falls to the Gaston Braves 3-0 in round 2 of the Area 4 playoffs. And the Gaston Braves will await the winner of the series between Asheville and Hickory. Cherryville will end their season at 18-15. The Braves improved to 21-1 at 1 loss. First game of the year, I believe, against Cherryville, if I'm not mistaken.
That is true.
The guys shake hands after the game, and it was a close game, a 2-1 game until the latter stages, and we'll have a complete post-game show coming up on the Dr. Paul H. Cloninger Family and Cosmetic Dentistry.
Hello, my name is Kevin Bennett, Minister of Students and Outreach at First Baptist Church Cherryville, and John 3:17 tells us that God sent His Son into the world not to judge the world, but to save the world through Him. And we'd like to invite you to come join us each Sunday morning at 11 o'clock to celebrate the marvelous grace of God. Our motto is accomplishing all things through Christ, and we'd like for you to come and share in that. Again, my name is Kevin Bennett, Minister of Students and Outreach at Cherryville First Baptist Church. Look forward to seeing you there.
Are you an experienced mechanic and you want out of that old garage? Do you need some benefits? Are you looking for something new? FleetNet America is looking for individuals with mechanical experience for their headquarters in Cherryville. Multiple schedules available. Typing proficiency not required. On-the-job training is provided. Apply online today at FleetNetAmerica.com. Again, apply online today at FleetNetAmerica.com. Considering hardwood flooring for your home? Then head to Flooring America in Kings Mountain or Carpet One Interiors in Ranlow. Right now at both locations, you'll find a big selection of in-stock hardwoods on sale, priced as low as $2.99 a square foot. That's right, only $2.99 a square foot at Flooring America, 602 Slater Street in Kings Mountain, and Carpet One Interiors in Ranlow. The summer savings sale is underway at Hendrick Appliance in Shelby and in Gastonia. Save $100 on a Maytag washer and dryer pair. Save $200 on a Maytag Power Wash washer and dryer pair. And save $100 on a Maytag side-by-side refrigerator. All during the big summer savings sale event at Hendrick Appliance, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby and at 4027 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia.
Howard Elmore at Hometown Hardware in Kings Mountain wants to take this time to wish all of our American Legion baseball teams the best of luck this summer. And for all of your hardware needs, drop by Hometown Hardware, featuring friendly hometown service. And with Father's Day just around the corner, see Hometown Hardware in Kings Mountain for a great selection of beautiful case knives for dear old Dad. They've got it all. Hometown Hardware, located at 110 South Railroad Avenue in Kings Mountain. At Hauser Drug Store in downtown Cherryville, they'll bill your Medicaid, Medicare, and most insurance companies, and they provide home prescription delivery service, plus DME equipment and respiratory products. And check out their orthopedic bracing section, and they compound those hard-to-find items. See Hauser Drug Store on the corner in downtown Cherryville. Hauser Drug Store, earning your trust, not just your business.
You wouldn't want your favorite sports team to only play offense or only play defense. So when it comes to insurance, why settle for someone that can handle only your auto policy? Bring your home and auto insurance to Allstate now, and you can save big on both. You deserve someone that can assist you more. That's Allstate, Stan. Are you in good hands? Hey, sports fans, call Allstate agent John Brown at 704-435-1920 today. Looking for a fresh, clean shopping atmosphere? Then we invite you to visit the local market, formerly Don Tandy Mart in Cherryville. It's fresh and it's clean, and they carry all of your favorite convenience items, along with local grown farm fresh produce, honey, jellies, pickle products, sun-drop slushies, and more. Yes, they are your neighborhood market, the new local market, 911 East Church Street in Cherryville, open 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday.
Room service.
Hi, I'd love a McDonald's premium roast coffee and an egg McMuffin.
Sir, this is a hotel.
Not a problem. There's a McDonald's right across the street.
Sir, I really don't believe I can do that.
Well, the front desk said anything we can do to make your morning better.
We did say that, didn't we?
Can you throw in hash browns too?
It's time now for the Field Starter and Alternator post-game show on the Dr. Pollock's Chronicle broadcast. Final score, the Gaston Braves 5, Cherryville 1 on Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard. And the Braves win the series and advance on in the playoffs. Cherryville season comes to an end here, Kevin.
Yes, they do, Milton. 3 games done here. They get swept by a very good Gaston Braves team. We've only lost 1 game the whole year, and it was to the Cherryville Post 100. So you can at least take that to the bank as a Post 100 fan. Not used to getting swept, not used to going out. Richard Walker says, first time since Cherryville did not advance to the semifinals since 2004. And the first time they were swept in a series since 2001. So it's been 10 years since the missing the Area 4 finals, and it's been 13 years since Post 100 was swept in a series. So, like I said, you usually don't see the sweep from Post 100, and there it is. It's been 13 years.
A very good Braves team, no doubt about it, to do that to Cherryville Post 100. As Cherryville had a good team this year as well, I thought.
Yes, it did.
But it just wasn't going to be tonight here. We had a 2-1 ball game. The Braves scored 2 in the second. Cherryville's Cody Dellinger solo homer in the fourth. It was 2-1, close ball game. Then in the seventh, the Braves able to add 2 runs with a couple of outs, I believe, at the time. And I might be wrong about that. No, I believe that's right. 2 runs scored in the seventh with a couple of out, and then they got one more in the eighth to make it 5-1. And Cherryville, top of the ninth, couldn't manage to really do anything, and it ends up that way, 5-1 on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Sales scoreboard. My scoring has it 4 runs, 11 hits for the Braves, 2 errors, and 10 left on. For Cherryville, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error, and 10 left on. They left 7 on in the first 3 innings, wasn't it? Yeah.
That was the key in this game, and key to the series, of course, was going to be the pitching and the walks. You knew the Braves could hit, and you knew you didn't have that great of a staff to combat that. You can't walk people, and for the most part, Post 100 walked a lot of batters in this series and hit a lot of batters. So it's when you do that, then you have to put on 5-10 runs a game. And this Gaston Braves pitching staff pretty much shut down this Post 100 offense.
Really did. Cameron High, pitcher, started for Cherryville tonight. I mean, you can't really,
Oh, he pitched a great game.
Look what happened to, the first 2 games. Pitchers were knocked out left and right, and High stayed in there. And
well, Mel, we're talking about how many batters are left on base. I mean, if all those scores, 9-5, Cherryville wins, we're going home and not questioning about that. But I mean, they just couldn't get the runs in. You got to give credit to that Gaston Braves pitching staff in this series altogether for shutting down the offense for Post 100 in the series, and especially tonight, knowing that they could get the win tonight and go home.
Well, I would like to, and I don't know, I don't have that list with me. I don't have that information in front of me. But I would like to just congratulate the players who played out their years last year for Cherryville. I don't know who those are. My apologies to the fans who would like to know that, but I don't want to even start speculating who will and will not be back next year. But a great run for a lot of these athletes, and I guess we'll just look forward to the ones who will be returning and some ones who will be making their debut for Post 100 next year, perhaps.
Yep, look forward to all the guys in. We'll say goodbye to the guys that are leaving. We've enjoyed broadcasting your games over the years. I want to thank you guys and hope you guys have enjoyed us broadcasting your games. Some of these games, folks, you seniors or you guys leaving, you can look them up on YouTube. On our YouTube page, folks, go home and watch some of these games. We'll upload them; they'll be there forever. So you can go back there and look at your Post 100, some of your career highlights, maybe, and maybe we got a couple of games where you played good when we were there. But I want to say goodbye to those fellas, like Milton said. They've done a great job here for Post 100. And a good job here for their teammates and the fans and everyone else. I also want to thank our sponsors. If it wasn't for them, folks, we couldn't be out here, and we want you to thank our sponsors as well. Go visit the businesses in Cherryville that sponsor Post 100 Baseball, that sponsor Cherryville Ironman Sports, because, folks, if it wasn't for them, me and Milton couldn't afford to be here. I mean,
and on these Post 100 broadcasts, a lot of great Lincoln County sponsors as well.
Absolutely. We want to thank our Lincoln County fans as well, and our West Lincoln and Lincoln baseball players.
All right. Well, that's going to, except for the College Building Supplies Player of the Game for Post 100, we'll give it to Cody Dellinger for his solo home run in the 4th inning, accounting for the only real offense tonight for Cherryville. The solo home run, the only run on the board for Cherryville. With a hats off, honorable mention to Cameron High. He did a good job in the loss, however. So that's it from South Point High School. The season ends for Cherryville. The series goes Gaston Braves way, 3 games to none. They again will move on and await the winner of Hickory and Asheville. And there'll be more baseball coming up on these stations with the World Series in Shelby a few weeks down the road.
Yeah, we'll have every game of the World Series, folks. Every single game of the World Series, as always. We are the official radio broadcast team for the World Series. We'll have them on should be all 3 stations. And also next coming up on WCSL around the time of the World Series, Milton, it's football time.
Yep.
I mean, in just a couple of weeks, August 22nd. I think that's the first weekend of football, so that'll be right after the World Series. And Milton and Danny Aker, for you Cherryville fans, will have Cherryville Ironman football. For you Gaston County fans listening, we'll have a Gaston County game of the week. Check our schedules on that. And for you Lincoln County fans, we'll also have a Lincoln County of the Week with David Keever and Rick Mitchum on that. So you guys stay tuned. We are the sports headquarters for Gaston, Cleveland, and Lincoln County. As far as American Legion baseball season continues, folks, you can listen and watch Shelby Post 82 on WOHS 1390 AM. And right now they're in the 9th inning. And Shelby leads 13-5, and they're looking to complete that sweep. And if they win that, it looks like they'll have a matchup against the Gastonia Post 23 for the right to advance to the state championship. So we still got some Legion baseball here on WCSL and Big Oak Country Radio.
All right, our thanks to all those great sponsors and our feature sponsors, including our scoreboard sponsors, Mr. Sparky, Hauser Drug, and TRT Trailer Sales. Our base hit sponsor, Medical Center Pharmacy, Walker Pharmacy. Our run scored sponsors is Rocky Bennett Insurance. Our Call of the Bullpen, Alcom Mini Storage, and Alcom Services. Our post-game show here brought to you by Phil Starter and Alternator. Our post-game Player of the Game Award by College Building Supplies. Pre-game show, Carpenter's Funeral Home of Cherryville. See Carpenter's Funeral Home for your pre-need funeral arrangements. Our pre-game meal, as always, Pat's Drive-In of Cherryville. Thanks to Malcolm Parker and the crew. I'm sure I'm leaving somebody out. Of course, our title sponsor, Dr. Paul H. Cloninger Family and Cosmetic Dentistry of Cherryville, and I hope I did not leave anybody out.
I'm just looking on the back of our shirts. Me and Milton, we just got them in this week. So what's up Post 100 shirts, folks. If you want a Post 100 shirt, we're selling them for $10, 2 for $15. Just come by the station and get them. Our sponsors on there, R&M Motors, Cherryville Chamber Converse, Rocky Bennett, Carolina Heating and Cooling, and College Building Supply. You can follow Cherryville Post 100 on Twitter at CVille Post 100, hashtag Post 100.
All right, that's it then from the ballpark in Belmont tonight at South Point High School. Again, the season comes to an end for Cherryville Post 100, and we'll be doing some World Series games later on, as Kevin mentioned, and high school football a little later on as well. For Kevin Hastings and Shandy Clark, our cameraman tonight on the internet, and for all the crew that's done Post 100 this year, David Keever, Danny Aker, Calvin Hastings. I don't know who all, if I'm leaving anybody out, but we've had a lot of games to cover, and a lot with vacation time. A lot of announcers covering for each other. So that's the broadcast here for tonight. We thank you for tuning in, and we'll send it back to the studios for programming in progress. And Post 100 Baseball, a production of KTC Broadcasting Incorporated. Good night.
Eddie's Auto